Oh yeah.
Hey everyone, Dr. Dollz, and I've actually got someone holding the camera today, so if it's going up and down like crazy, that's why. It's not on the tripod. And you're also going to see a very rare episode today where I am going to have to remove my gloves because we got Play-Doh here today and I cannot get that in the gloves. I was going to put on, like rubber gloves, plastic vinyl gloves, whatever you want to call it, but I didn't do that after all. We're going to show the Play-doh Mad Monster Creator. This was like the main monster Play-doh set that came out. Let's see, what year was it? I think it was 97. I don't remember. 94, I'm wrong. 94, so it's, what, we're talking, what? How many years old? More than 20 years old. So 22 years old, something like that, yeah. So we're going to get it out, and it's in pretty good shape. There is one little crack in one section, but there it is. That's the whole thing. And we got the box down on the ground. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, let's look at this at first here. This is your base, which you can do things with. You can make a like a lizard type thing and a bat thing just by pushing in the Play-Doh, like that. Is it clear on there? Because I got it on manual focus. Okay. Anything that you see on here, you can like press onto there. Okay. All right. What you do is we got 3 different molds and 3 different monsters. Okay. Let's see. What were the monsters? I know one's a mummy. Oh yeah, a sea creature, a mummy, and a robot. That's what they say. Sea creature. It looks kind of like the creature from the Black Lagoon. And then you got this knife that looks like a pipe wrench at the other end. Yeah, so, and then here are the creatures. I think that's your sea creature and that's your robot. And your mummy is like a skeleton, you know what I mean? But that's what you put inside. And the molds, they are marked to match, like these but it's kind of hard to see. Okay, these go together, these go together. These are A's, the front and the back, and then these are B's and C's. But at first I didn't even think they were marked because they're so clear. And this is the unit that you put on here, okay? And so let's get started, and I'm going to take my gloves off against my will. I got fresh Play-Doh, just got it, 50 cents for 1 can of Play-Doh. Yep. Orange. They only had orange and red in singles, so I had to get orange, of course, but it's kind of a dark orange, huh? Okay, what you do here is yeah, it's pretty soft already. We're going to use the skeleton one, and I want to use the mummy. Okay, so what we do is we take the 2 halves of the mold maker thing, and then we put the figure inside, okay, like that, and click it together, and then the creature is inside there like that, okay. Then you take the creature, it's got the 3 things on the side here, and then you slip it in to there like that, okay. So it's in the thing like that, and then you take the Play-Doh that you got and kind of put it up inside the hole of the unit, okay? You got to stuff it inside like that, kind of push it into place. You know, the typical setup, I actually probably got too much in there. I thought it would require a little bit more. We might have to put more in. Okay, then you take the whatever you want to call this on the top here, and you like place it on the top, over top like that, and then you, like usual, you press down on the base of the unit with the thing inside. Okay, and you can see it going up inside. I don't know if you can see that very well with the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, and but see, I had that totally full, and it did not fill the complete cavity of the mold. So we are going to have to put a little bit more into it to fill it all the way, because it was just what I expected. It didn't. it didn't fill it all the way. Wouldn't you know it? So we're gonna put a little bit more up inside there. See if that works. Okay, maybe that'll do it. So then we take it and hold on to the top, of course, and then continue to push the mold up inside there. And it gets harder, you know, as you fill it up. But I can see it's really getting to the top. Okay, let's take this off. Yeah, we're pretty close. I don't know, can you still see some up in the front there? This is supposed to be left on so it doesn't squeeze out the front like it's doing here, and I can't see that and didn't realize that was happening. So I need to put this back on. I shouldn't have done that. And then try to pull that out of there. Trim that off where I made a mistake. And we'll get that out later. And then we take this part off. Slide it off the unit. There's the residue. We'll get that out in a minute. And then we pull this open. As you can see, we have
Ooh, pretty.
the mummy there. That's the front of the mummy. And trying to get this out without tearing it apart. There's the back of the mummy. Then you could use your handy knife, which you really don't want to use any of the knives they give you because they're not they're not actual knives, you know. So you can peel that off, okay. But the fun part, you know, of course on the box they decorate it with different colors so you can see it and stuff. But then inside, of course, you got your monster inside. So we're gonna cut the side of the mold with this dandy knife here and pull this apart, and then you can see a little bit of the skeleton inside. You know, it's supposed to look like that inside, but then you can close it back together and you still have your figure, you know. But if you leave that inside, you know, it will stand up probably a little bit better, but it doesn't really matter. But there's your basic mummy figure, and that's what you do with these. You just make them 3, and then we'll take the mummy and smash them already, and then we'll make a bat shape real quick just to see if we can do it. Yeah, there's our bat. Isn't that cool? It's really cool. And then we'll make the lizard shape. You know, I'm not trimming these up because I got a crappy knife. I got the Play-doh knife. You never want to use the Play-doh knife. And then there's that, like, crocodile. It looks more like a crocodile, huh? Yeah. And then you could, you know, the figure which I already destroyed. I got it in my hand right now, destroyed. You could lay that figure, you know, here on the thing and make it look like it was dead and stuff like that. But that's basically what you do with this. You make figures and decorate them and try to get this out of the center. Anyway, that's your Play-doh Monster Mad Monster Creator set from 1994 from Play School. Although it's Tonka Toys on the back, it's got Hasbro on the back and Play School on the back. I mean, all them names appear on the box. You know, like they're all in one. You know, and of course they advertise their other things, but it's not scary. This is the only scary one. But it held up pretty good considering it's been like 30 years. Of course, it's been sitting here for years and years not being used. So there you have it, the Mad Monster Creator from Play-doh. And that's it for the Dr.Dollz show. Hang on a second though. Hang on a second. I can't end the show without gloves on. People will talk. I know I would. Yeah, let's get my gloves back on. Alright, there we go. Gloves are on. And here we go. The Play-doh. Now I can hold it with pride because I've got my gloves on. Alright. The Play-doh Mad Monster Creator and Dr.Dollz. Yes. I'll see you next time.